Hey there, guys and gals. Mr. Nice Guy out here in Cooperstown, New York. I'm down by the waterfront today, right there where they launch the boats. And we're going to stand down here and we're going to exercise our rights on the sidewalk here, the traditional public forum. And we're just going to stand out here, guys, and say God bless the homeless and pass our word of God bless the homeless to the public. And why do we do this, guys? Because Jeff put it in our heart to be out here to do it. So 10 minutes into this, guys, you're going to see this guy come out and on a moped, on a Honda moped, and he's going to spend the next 40 minutes with me. So fasten your seatbelts. This was a lively one. I always give the area a little check when I get to the area. See if it's a good spot to say God bless the homeless. So you're going to see, guys, that he's going to claim that me having my hoodie on, I must be on drugs. I'm trying to hide something. It's actually 68 degrees out here today, guys. It's not that hot. That's not hot for me. I love 95. I love 95 all day. So you'll see when he loses the argument here, he resorts to name calling and insults. So that's what they all do. I don't know what triggers people, for somebody standing out there with a sign saying God bless the homeless. I don't understand how that triggers somebody.
Yeah.
It's fear, I guess. It's fear. It has to be fear-based. Because these people have never seen a
God
homeless
bless the homeless, folks. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
This is not a place where homeless people are. And if they are, they're taken to Oneonta to get them out of this.
How are you ladies doing today? Good? Doing good?
Yeah, doing good.
Okay. It's a beautiful day. Enjoy the water, guys. It's really nice. God bless the homeless. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
So this looked like a pretty busy little hotel, so I decided I could get my message out here
Oh, it's cool.
to a lot of people, being right here on the docks. People coming down and launching.
God bless the homeless. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
So the village would be right up the hill. It'd be to my right. Your left of the screen. That'd be the village of Cooperstown, where the Baseball Hall of Fame is, if you've ever been there. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Rick, who works at the gas station going out of town towards Oneonta. I appreciate your support, and God bless you, and God bless the homeless, Rick.
What an absolute beautiful day.
68. Not 85. You'll see he'll claim that it's 85 out and I got a hoodie on. So I must be smoking crack. Again, when they have nothing, they resort to insults, so I get it. You're a pedophile, you're a creeper, you called somebody hun. Well, that's because I'm almost 60 years old and we call people hun. I'm sorry if it offends you. I really don't give a shit. If that offends you, then you probably ought to go hit the unsubscribe button right now, guys, because that ain't my channel. It's called freedom of speech, which means I get to call you hun. Yeah, guys, so I'm doing like a little narrative over this today. It's basically me adding my audio and video together, syncing it together, and me just talking over the video as I'm watching it here. So I'll give you my input from here to there, from here and then, and pop in here and there.
God bless the homeless. Say a prayer for the homeless, please. God bless the homeless, sir. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
So guys, when I'm syncing the audio together here with the video, I basically have it in my washer on a little boombox Bluetooth, and I'm more or less trying to get a deeper sound for you guys so the sound is better, and then I'm just re-recording it on an app. It's an extra step, but it gives you better audio. It's not so tingly.
God bless the homeless, sir. God bless the homeless, ma'am. God bless you. Good morning. It's too hot to be dressed in black.
What are you doing?
I'm out here saying God bless the homeless.
Oh, okay.
That's all. God bless the homeless, sir. Say a prayer for the homeless, please. God bless the homeless. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
Yeah, so guys and gals, I've only been out here for about 10 minutes at this point.
God bless the homeless, sir. God bless the homeless, folks.
So, guys and gals, you'll see that in a neighborhood like this, you would assume people with all this money would, at least want to try to help somebody out, and or they just know what I'm doing, and they're like, oh, that guy's just saying, God bless the homeless. He's not asking for anything. But you'll see, in these affluent neighborhoods, these people absolutely do not want to help you. They want to move you along, and they want to get you out of here just as quickly as they can and ship you off to Oneonta. And Oneonta is about 40 minutes from here, so if you were homeless here, they'd be taking you out of your area where you were homeless and putting you into Oneonta, which is 40 minutes away with people you don't even know. Just because you're homeless doesn't mean you don't have ties to the community, folks. This could have been my community all my life, and I'm homeless now, That could be the situation that you find yourself in.
God bless the homeless, folks.
Honestly,
God bless the homeless, folks.
Honestly, I've only seen one homeless person here in Cooperstown, and that was last year when I was out doing a video. So they don't see it a lot, and that is the reason why I'm here. If I were to go down to Oneonta, they see that every day. Nobody's going to pay attention to my sign or pay attention to me bringing a point to the homeless. It's neighborhoods like this right here. These are the people that are...
God bless the homeless, folks. God bless the homeless, sir.
The doctors, the lawyers. I mean, these are people coming from out of town that have...
God bless you.
A lot of money. Yeah, so we're 17 minutes into it now, guys. So, we do about a half an hour, 40 minutes, and then we're out of here. Provided nobody calls the police or acts a fool.
God bless the homeless.
And I also want you to notice that all the people that are walking by, they walk right by me. They're not afraid of me. Nobody goes out to the side or the road. Look at these girls. They're fooling around. They're not afraid of me.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
God bless the homeless. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
They didn't look very afraid, guys. He's going to claim that everybody walking by me is afraid. And that's why people are walking in the street. I haven't seen anybody walk in the street yet. Other than a guy, I think, with his dog, maybe. Which came from the other side of the street. Alright, so there's the light bulb I was telling you about, guys. Just went off, and so I said to myself, I'm going to walk down the street to the end of this street where the dock goes into the lake, and there's a restaurant there. And I'm just going to hold my sign up right there for a second and walk back. And that's exactly what I did.
A restaurant down here. I see.
With some outside seating.
Oh, yeah. People outside.
Perfect place. Spread the word of God bless the homeless. So keep in mind, these people are about 50 yards from me. I'm nowhere near them. There's the guy on the moped.
God bless the homeless, folks. This is private property?
Yep.
This is a street, isn't it?
That's the street. Yeah.
This is a street, and this is the sidewalk,
You
correct?
want me to just go get the cops?
This is,
maybe?
oh, wait.
No,
Let's have a conversation.
Just go.
All right. You can fucking deal with whoever you want to deal with, sir. This is a public sidewalk, sir. I have just as right. I have just as much right. I have just as much right to be here as any of these people here. Anybody. He's about to get an education and find out what the First Amendment's all about. It says, God bless the homeless. It's not asking anybody for anything. It's saying, God bless the homeless. That's all. It's awareness for homelessness. That's all it is. I'm not collecting money from anybody. Wow. So he said, I'm not fucking around. He said, well, I ain't fucking around either. So and use that kind of language on me, I'm going to use it right back to you. That's a private sidewalk. You can't be down here. This is private property.
It didn't have to start off like that. It could have started off like, hey man, what's going on? You need some help? Want to call somebody for you?
Go to the post. I think he said go to the post office or something. He said.
How about I want to go to the post office?
Oh, that's too bad. He walked up the street here, and I was hoping he'd get his education down here in public. Hey, was that one of your employees that just approached me?
These ladies weren't helpful. You're gonna
Because
see.
he wasn't very nice and he wasn't very professional.
You're gonna see when it gets heated with this gentleman that they actually shut the door. Somebody should have been coming out and getting him off the sidewalk. Is what should have happened. Because that was not a good representation of your company.
Oh, here he comes.
And it only gets worse from here, folks, because in the end, when they have nothing, and all they have is insults left, so, you know, I'm a creeper, I'm this, I'm that, you know, it always ends the same
Excuse
way.
me? Excuse- What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You pull up on me and start cursing me out. Start cursing me out.
You're a fucking joke. What is this? What does this do for homeless?
What am I doing? What am I actually doing?
What does it do for a homeless person?
It does a lot.
What?
For dipshits like you
No,
that think that you can remove me from the sidewalk.
Explain what
If a
this
homeless
does to-
person was here and wanted to hold this sign and collect money,
Explain what this
they
sign
could,
does for
because
a
you
homeless
don't know
person.
what the fuck you're
Explain
talking
what
about.
this does for a homeless person.
I just
Not a
told you.
goddamn
I just
thing.
told you.
It doesn't do anything.
The next
for
time
it.
you come out and there's a person
Yeah,
standing there,
and
you're
what?
going to be thinking something fucking different,
Oh, yeah?
ain't you? Maybe I got a camera on one of these fucking
Oh, I'm sure you do.
guys,
You
huh?
probably got a little YouTube guy in there going to make you
Maybe I do.
popular.
Maybe I do.
I'm sure you do.
What's your name, boss? Driving a moped, are we?
Yeah, it's fucking hot shit, isn't it?
29C832?
You can take as
Yeah.
much shit as you want.
Yeah, he drives a
I
little
don't give a
Honda
fuck.
moped.
Because I'm fucking idiot.
Absolutely, you are.
I am an idiot.
You are an idiot.
So
And
here
I
comes the
don't mind
threats.
being arrested.
Well, get arrested. Do something stupid. Get arrested.
Get the fuck out of
They
here,
ju-
or I will be arrested.
They just closed the fucking door on you.
I don't care. You think I care? You're
Yeah,
a fucking
like
joke.
I said, I'm gonna stand here, and I'm gonna stand here
Alright.
until I decide I want to leave. Not you. Not you. It shows people that we have rights on the sidewalk from idiots like you. That's what it shows. That's exactly what it does. You don't own the sidewalk. You see, some people you just can't talk to, and obviously that's a guy you can't talk to. 607-435.
he's called the police at this point, so
Listen to this.
there is no leaving.
What an idiot. Obviously doing something to you, though, isn't it? That's right. Paid taxes to stand on this sidewalk, too. Yeah, I pay taxes to stand on this sidewalk, too. I'd recommend call like the troopers or the sheriffs, because the village cops are already educated. They ain't gonna do nothing for you.
Little word of advice.
Yeah, absolutely, sir. That's what we have the right to do. We have freedom of speech. We can do this. Listen. Just let's listen, dude. Let's de-escalate. Let's de-escalate this. Yeah, I am. Wow.
You want to actually do something for the homeless? Go take up food collection for them.
You don't know what I do for the homeless. You have no idea.
It's not a goddamn.
You have no idea what I do for the homeless. You have no idea what I do for the homeless.
Nor do I know what he does, or assume to know.
Hey, you want to pose for your sign?
Sure.
Or this,
Face
There,
right
there it is.
What are you scared?
I'm not afraid of anything, buddy. Especially you.
Here's the camera.
Oh yeah, there's my camera looking right at you.
That's fine.
This is the idiot that decided to come out here and use profanity when he had his.
This is you exercising your rights.
This is me exercising my rights. Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to get
Out on the sidewalk. Yeah, I'm exercising my rights. Jesus.
Let's do something for the homeless people.
What are you gonna call me a pedophile next? Is that where we're heading?
I have no idea.
Is that where we're?
the category you're putting
Is
yourself in?
no? I'm saying, is that where we're headed? Because you have nothing else other than you're a fucking idiot.
That you're putting yourself into.
Nice black eye, by the way.
It's not a black eye. Yeah, it's from the last guy that got mine.
I'm sure. I'm sure he whooped your ass too.
Oh, you see that?
Sure, he whooped your
Folks, you
ass.
may want to stay clear.
We got somebody exercising our rights on the sidewalk, and he's not happy about it. That's all I'm doing.
nobody has been in fear at this point until he.
No, I'm out here saying God bless the homeless folks. Is all I'm doing.
He's putting people in fear, not me. Have you seen anybody walk out into the street to go around me before this
So
point?
did the police say they were coming? Yeah. I hope to God you called the sheriffs or the state troopers, because the village police ain't gonna do jack for you. We'll see. God bless the homeless folks. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
He actually called the troopers in Richfield, and it's about 15 minutes away, so that's why it takes him so long to get here.
I'm not asking for any donations, am I? Although if I wanted to, I could. It is constitutionally protected activity. It absolutely is. It was taken up by the United States Supreme Court over a decade ago. It says that anybody can come out here. Anybody can come out here and ask. Can we just be civil for a second so I can just explain a little bit to you? What do I need to protest at the post office? The sidewalk is the same venue as the post office.
You see, those are people, normal people.
Yeah, normal people that I'm spreading my message for. I've had everybody has walked by me here. Nobody's gone out there until you came here like a Karen and made a freaking. Till you came like a Karen and lit a fire. No. The average Joe listened to you because you're an idiot. Because you put fear into them. You put fear into them is what you did.
68 degrees.
You put fear into them is what you did. You're a fear mongrel is what you are. You're afraid of your own goddamn shadow. That's why you called the police. You're a cop caller is what you are. You're a cop caller. I already showed my face. Everybody knows who I am here. Everybody knows who I am. Call your chief of police. Call your chief of police. Call your chief of police. I ain't looking for 5 minutes. You already given me 20 minutes of fame, buddy.
I know, I'm just trying to.
That ain't gonna happen. What you should do is go in there and mind your own fucking business, and I'll leave.
Yeah, I got my right.
Right.
I got a right.
Just like I have a right to be out here and not be harassed by you.
Until you pick somewhere else to go.
I ain't picking nobody else. I'm gonna go stand right in front of that goddamn restaurant down there. Is what I'm gonna end up doing.
I will be your best friend.
And I'm gonna talk to all your customers. Is what I'm gonna end up doing.
I'll tell them to say, stay clear of this
Yeah.
fucking maniac.
You're something.
God
You are
knows what
something.
else he's got up to.
So, guys, we're here at the Lakefront Hotel here in
God knows
Cooperstown,
what this gentleman-
and whoever this guy right here is, you know, we're gonna have to find out who this guy is. If anybody knows who this guy is, please let me know in the comment section, and we will definitely have a conversation.
This gentleman is on. 85 degrees. You've got a
It's not 80. It's not 85 degrees.
Look at you.
It's not 85 degrees.
Look at you.
Looks like the police have abandoned you.
I guess so. Huh?
Yeah, looks that way. Yeah.
I haven't abandoned you though, have I?
No, you're good.
Show your face.
I already did. Everybody knows me down here. I've done 10 videos down here. Everybody knows who I am.
I've never seen you once in my fucking.
Well,
Nobody knew.
Everybody knows me.
No.
Everybody knows
I
me.
knew you were here.
Call-
'Cause I got a call from.
Call the chief of police and ask him if he knows that I do this kind of stuff down here.
What, annoy the shit out of people?
No, that I stand up for constitutional rights. Our right to be on the sidewalk.
All you do is-
Our rights to be on the sidewalk and talk to fucking idiots like
How
you.
much was that? The back of the cardboard box?
To talk like to idiots like you. Yes. Yep. That's my job.
Back of the cardboard box.
Yep.
You got nothing better to do.
No, I don't. Sunday. What the hell? What the hell are you gonna do on Sunday?
Go actually help home.
I do.
Go do a food drive.
You don't, sir. You don't know what I do. I would imagine.
Not do a damn thing.
Sure, it does. It's going to educate you and your staff to know that if anybody else ever comes out here and wants to hold a sign on the very public forum, this is the most public forum. The most public forum on earth here in the United States is the sidewalk.
And you know every
You
right,
can't be
don't
taken
you?
off it.
You know every right. Are you a constitutional lawyer?
No, I'm not. I obviously know a little bit more than you, though.
Obviously. No, I just watch you idiots all day long.
Yeah, good. Watch us. I'm glad you do it. Thank you for the support.
No,
I appreciate.
think it's funny.
I appreciate
But
the
it's
view.
sad that the U.S. has actually come to this.
Come
That
to
you
what?
literally
That we have to
no-
remind people of our
nothing to
rights
do.
because they're taking them away so fast every day. I have a job. I got 3 jobs. What the hell are you talking about?
You have 3 jobs.
I do.
Who the fuck would hire you? How do you pass any of their fucking tests?
I don't need to
They
pass the
start
test.
drug testing wherever you're working.
Yeah, okay.
They do.
Obviously, they don't hear. You're a fucking maniac.
Oh yeah, I'm a hothead too.
Yeah, good.
Go push my button.
Sir, I didn't even want to talk to you. You came up to me.
Yeah, because I have calls of employees here who are afraid of you.
I can't control their feelings now, can I?
Creeper is what you look like.
And that's your opinion.
No, that's the opinion of the employees here.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I guess this is how I get to spend my sick day.
Absolutely.
Fucking creepy.
Absolutely. Dude, if you want to just de-escalate, we can have a conversation, man. You know, a cordial conversation where I don't call you any names, you don't call me no names. You know?
Care less about it.
All right.
It's just
You realize what that I'm. No, it's not content. It's about coming out here. It's about coming out here and fighting for rights, man. No. Our rights are being taken away from us every day by people that think.
Then vote. Do you vote?
Absolutely,
That's all you need to do.
absolutely, I vote. But it's tough when you vote and both sides are controlled by the same person or the same people.
Hey, that's a conversation you need to have. with your-
You know what? Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, but the congressman, the Democrat congressman, and the Republican they both work for the same guy.
That's a conversation.
And those are the people that are taking our rights every day. To say we can't be out here doing free speech. She's already been over. She's already talked to me. How you doing, hon?
Well, he is a super. Now he's falling behind. One conversation.
Oh, okay. Oh, whatever.
I think that was way better earlier.
I agree with you.
We don't have a voice.
No, I told him to actually do something. Do a food drive. Do a clothing drive.
And
do
that's
something.
exactly why I'm doing this here.
We have public people.
That's because they ship all the people from every other place down to Oneonta because it's one of few homeless shelters. Huh? Oh, absolutely. But you guys got to understand that if a homeless person wanted to go down there and stand down there at the end of the thing with a sign and legitimately ask somebody for money, they can do that. That's legal.
Are you homeless?
No, I'm not homeless.
Like,
I'm bringing awareness to homelessness. All I'm doing is asking y'all to think about the homeless and to say a prayer for the homeless. The more people that think about the homeless,
Your time to tell me to think about it.
so you're one of 50 people that walked by me that decided they wanted to be a complete and total asshole.
Well, I'm that guy.
Yeah, that's you. She walked by earlier. She didn't have no problem. She stopped talking to me. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing here?
And what did I say? Just saying God bless the homeless, right? Did I ask you for any money?
No, it's on his body. He's got a camera right on his face.
It doesn't matter.
He's a
That's actually for you.
YouTuber looking for a life.
That's actually for you. This is for you.
He's talking about my
There's
body
actually
cam.
multiple cameras around recording everything right now.
Well, he's probably got guys in cars.
You know, just like you got a camera there and you got one here, and you probably got this whole area covered with cameras, I would imagine.
Why?
Yeah, right, exactly. But then you got
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not in control of anybody's feelings.
See, like everybody's got their eyes on you. Like, who the fuck is this maniac with a goddamn hood on in 80-degree weather?
A maniac with a sign.
You have a good day.
What is he, a fucking crackhead? What's the deal?
Now I'm a crackhead.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a little money for crack.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No,
you nailed
you
that
actually
right.
said
Nailed
it.
that right on the head.
Take a big circle around.
God bless the homeless, folks. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
It's sad. How old are you?
It is sad, man, because you didn't have to come out like that, man. We could have had a nice conversation. We could have had a nice conversation. We could have had a nice conversation. I don't have any kids. Not at home, at least.
Too bad, because they'd be missing on a Sunday afternoon. Fucking dads out there trying to save the world, but doing absolutely nothing in the crowd.
That's your opinion. There's 500,000 people out there that say different. Yeah, I mean, if you called the police, I can't leave. You know what I mean? I don't want them chasing me around or anything. So
How do you know I did?
I don't. It just sounded like you were talking to the police, but maybe not. I don't know. I wasn't there. It's hearsay.
I'm not a fucking lawyer, buddy. You don't have to be a technical person, obviously. Just sad that you got nothing better to do than
Actually, I had a lot to do. I actually had a lot to do today. Yeah.
businesses that have absolutely nothing to do with your vision.
Well, I can't believe that somebody's not out here reeling you in for fucking what's about to happen to your business. Well, you'll see. You ever heard of Yelp?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, you're about to see the power of Yelp.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah.
This isn't my business.
Obviously, because you wouldn't be doing what you're doing right now. God bless the homeless, folks. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
So he's out here
God bless you.
representing this business poorly. It's not even his
But if
business.
they know anything about constitutional rights, they won't be. They ain't even coming, man. It's been 15 minutes.
I know, it's a sad state of affairs.
Is there a holiday coming up?
I don't know, I think it's a fucking full moon something. Definitely a full moon something. The guy looking for 5 minutes of fucking pain that I mind.
A half an hour now with you. God bless you, folks.
All 5 minutes. If you could bring all the homeless down here, I would actually love to meet him to find out what we could do to actually help them.
And you know what?
Holding up a sign
So listen. So again, I'll tell you that all I'm trying to do is bring awareness to homelessness. So people are thinking. Not in Cooperstown, they're not afraid. Not in Cooperstown, they're not aware of it. They've seen one I've seen one homeless person a year ago sitting down on a bench down there. That's it. You guys don't have that down here. So obviously you need to be a little educated. Obviously you need to be a little educated because you take them all to Oneana.
I don't take anybody to Oneana.
The police will. If a homeless person you were to call the police right now, and the police were to say, come down here and say, hey, so and so.
They would try to probably first get you the help you need.
Exactly. But here's the kicker. It wouldn't be here in Cooperstown. It would be down in Oneana. Because they don't have any kind of shelter or services here in Cooperstown.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. Absolutely.
So
it absolutely does. I'm not demonizing them. I'm just saying that's what they would do because Otsego County doesn't have any kind of Otsego County doesn't have anything for the homeless.
Isn't Oneana in Otsego County?
I'm not even sure. It's like what, 40 minutes away?
Yeah. From here?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a YouTuber that just does this shit. So
God bless the homeless, sir. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
Looking for some content.
Found some content.
There you go. So, I'll give him some content.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
He needs all the help he can get.
I appreciate it. You're going to do really well. So it's the business.
Which leads us to our next point, kids.
Don't do drugs.
drugs. That point just hits home every single day.
I know.
Don't do drugs.
You don't think these ritzy tight ass people do drugs? You're out of your fucking mind if you think that.
I know I don't.
You ever heard of Diddy?
I still have yet to figure what the hell's going on.
There's so many angles on that. I haven't yet figured it out either. Homeless people, a lot of homeless people do a lot of drugs.
There's reasons.
There is, man. They're broken people. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. A lot of it's mental health. You know.
Yeah, so they got hit from
Go do
mental health.
something that actually accomplishes something.
I am accomplishing something.
You're not accomplishing anything.
Yeah, I am. I'm showing my viewers that we, the people, and we, the homeless, have a right to be on the sidewalk and not be chased off by people like you. That's the bottom line.
Yes. Could care less about the fucking homeless. They're traveling.
Obviously, it's you know what? This has nothing to do with your guest. This has nothing to do with your guest. This has all to do with you. It has to do with you.
About any of our little small town issues. That's what they do. They come, they spend their money.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it has nothing to do with your guest. It has everything to do with you.
Give two shits about your sign.
Obviously, but you do.
Yeah, because you're just here to annoy.
You do.
Your little content.
We didn't have to have a conversation today, did we?
No, you could have been fucking in Oneana.
I coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda. No, it doesn't work like that. Nah, it doesn't work like that. You should have not got on your moped and fucking drove into my business. Oh, what is it? He must be on drugs. He just got that wrong. He said it was Saturday. Yeah, he must be on drugs. Yeah.
And he thinks that got him done.
Yeah. He's got his hand in his pocket too, wiggling around in there. Oh,
Yeah, I got a
jeez.
weapon in there.
Sure you do.
It's a big ass weapon.
I doubt it. I bet you drive a Corvette too, right? Or a big truck, big truck, little dick. Yeah.
You see what I'm driving. I am secure in my handle.
I'll give you that one. You drove up on a pad. I'll give you that one. There ain't no coming back from that. I'll give you that.
Cheapest vehicle you can buy.
Well, have fun too.
I have 20-year-old women call me hun. If a 20-year-old woman called you hun, it would creep you out. The waitress,
They're calling you on creep.
the waitresses do it all. The waitresses do it all the time, dude. The waitresses do it all the time. That's how they get their tips.
Looking for person.
Absolutely. But they still do it. It's still being done. Yeah, I don't think they're coming in.
I'm sure they got bigger fish to fry than fucking two of us standing on the sidewalk.
I appreciate you for. Listen,
They are out there.
I don't know what your name is. I'm gonna tell you. My name's Rich. Dude, I don't hate you for fucking coming out and talking to me. I expected you to come out and talk to me, but I appreciate the fact that you ain't done nothing stupid. You know what I mean? That we're having a semi-cordial conversation now. You know.
You should just take that and go up to the post office
So-
on Main Street where
So I
everybody-
already told you how the way out of this, right? What did I tell you the way out of this is?
I don't listen.
Well, I can't leave until you leave. I'm not leaving until you leave. That's the bottom line. I don't leave before you, or I don't leave before the police come down here and educate you.
Well, then I'll get educated.
But if you tell me you called the police, I can't leave because I don't want them chasing you around town. Makes sense, right?
Well, obviously, you get the police called on you quite often.
Sometimes, yeah. Other times I come out, people are cool. They come out, they say, "Hey, can we get you anything?" No, I'm good. Are you asking for money? No, I'm not asking for anything other than just saying God bless the homeless, bringing awareness to homelessness. That's all. You guys don't have that down here. Do you understand that? You don't have that in Cooperstown. And all I wanted to do was just give you guys a little piece.
You come to a place where there's not that problem.
Right. Why is that? Because you have all these people with money here, right? Doing what? Going to nice hotels, staying in eating in a nice place.
Don't even actually live here.
Oh, I know that. I know that. I know they're all here for the, Baseball Hall of Fame and all that. I know. We used to have a camp close.
Well, yeah, there's all seasonal people.
We had a camp down on Canandaigua Lake. Nice one. It was a 6-bedroom, 2-story. Well, after I encountered you at the corner, I realized I set up at the wrong spot.
Yeah, what's fun?
When I walked down to the corner and you approached me immediately when I was down there, I realized at that point that I definitely set up on the wrong spot. This is not the place. But I'm just, like I said, God bless the homeless. That's all I'm doing, bro. I haven't
any better things
I haven't-
you do
I-
with your time.
Yeah, but that's what you think, though. You don't know what I do for the homeless, though, man. You know what I mean? I don't. I don't. I give to the homeless whenever I can and as much as I can.
I feel bad these guys gotta waste their time.
I do too, man. God bless the homeless, gentlemen. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
I just kind of want. We got a call about just staying here. I just want to talk to you, kind of get your side of the story, see what brings you here.
Yeah, we don't need to go anywhere. We can stay right here.
He's gonna go over
Yeah,
there.
we can all talk together if you want.
No, I want to have the conversation private because when we get called, I like to keep parties separate. I'll give you all my information.
I was
Don't you worry about it.
I was just looking.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll have it all written down for you.
Sure.
I'm Trooper Hawes. I'm with the State Police out of Richfield.
Super House, nice to meet you.
What's your name, sir?
It's Rich.
Rich. What's your last name?
Just Rich.
So what brings you down here, Rich?
Well, I've just come out here to spread my message of God bless the homeless to the public today.
Well, why this particular area?
It's a public sidewalk. It's a public
Right.
forum.
No, I just.
This is the most traditional public forum there is. The sidewalk.
I'm not disputing why the sidewalk. I completely agree with you on that. I'm just asking why in front of this facility.
Bella.
It's busy, and I can spread my message with a lot of
Do you have
people.
a permit for doing this down here?
I don't need a permit to do this.
No, not in the village you signed out?
No. It's constitutionally
you sure about
protected.
that?
It's constitutionally
Have you
protected
checked with
activity.
the board on anything like
I've
that?
had the chief of police come out to me while I was doing this exact same
when,
thing.
when did you talk to him?
I did.
When? I'd like to talk to him and verify that.
Well, go ahead.
So the more
Give him
but
a
if I
holler.
need information from you, I'd like
A few days ago.
What's a few
Last
days
week.
ago?
Last week sometime. Yeah.
So all I've been doing out here is just when somebody walks by, I make sure I get out of the way. I'm not blocking the redress of their thing here. I'm just standing here saying, God bless the homeless. That's all I'm doing. If anybody asks or tries to give me money, I say, no, I'm not homeless. I'm just bringing awareness to homelessness. That's all.
Hey, what brings you down this way to do that? I'm just, like I said, just curious.
It's-
Because the homeless population in Cooperstown, New York is negligible.
Exactly.
I think
Exactly why I'm here.
Okay, I would think your awareness would be better brought down on Oneana.
Well, where they see homeless people every day and they just basically would overlook me.
And they would ignore them.
Right. Here they don't do that. Here they don't do that. What you got is you got a bunch of tight ass people with money that have never seen a homeless person in their life, who all of a sudden have a problem with somebody standing on a thing, possibly asking for charitable funds, which is protected activity.
I'm not saying so.
It is. Even though.
Sir, you and I are on the same page on this.
All right.
I'm not trying to say you can't be doing this.
Cooperstown has an ordinance for panhandling, which is unconstitutional.
Well, that's a village ordinance.
Yeah. And if you'll talk to the chief, and I even looked at the chief, I said, you got $5? He goes, well, I might have a problem with that. I said, you got $5? Ma'am, do you have $5? And they didn't arrest me because that's an unconstitutional law.
Well, that's...
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you. I'm here for the New York State Penal Code.
So I challenged the chief, and the chief backed down and said, you got all the right to do what you got to do here in Cooperstown. He goes, I appreciate you, and thanks for standing up for our rights.
All right, Rich. I am going to see what's going on with my partner.
Yep.
You're right. You have every right to be here on a public maintained sidewalk.
Yep. He tried to tell me it was a private sidewalk and that I needed to leave. He used a bunch of vulgarities down on the corner. He even told me he wasn't a nice guy and he might take me out. So, yeah.
I understand his frustration, right? He's a business owner, right? No one else see that.
I said he's not a business owner, but he's a bad representation for this business. Okay. I'll tell you that.
So I'm just trying to see what I can do to. So my problem is this, right? I just don't want to see any conflict happen to you and this get escalated with you because he's frustrated, right?
Well, if he does, he's going to jail.
Well, right. But I don't want to have to come back, right? So I'd like to come to a peaceful resolution where I can say, hey, I was here. I'm respecting your right to spread your message.
Absolutely.
And I'm respecting, right? Like, so trying to protect you. That's my.
Can I tell you what needs to happen? So obviously you guys came out. I don't run from the police. So he told me call the police. So I stuck around. I'd have been gone if he'd have just walked in this building after contacting me and just didn't come back out.
Okay.
10 minutes later, I would have been gone.
Okay.
I asked him several times. I said, listen, I go, you can end this right now by just walking in the business, giving me a few minutes. I'll do my thing and I'll go. He can't stop coming over to me and calling me names and a pedophile and this and that and the other thing. This and that and the other thing. He's calling me, you know?
Okay. I'm just going to talk to my partner, kind of get an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
And then I'll see if I can run things through the village Cooperstown, so no one's on the day for them, so I won't be able to get.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Jim. I think Jim was one of them, and then the chief of police was the one.
The chief was.
Yeah, the chief, and I think the other guy's name's James. He's a little shorter guy, I think.
No, I'm familiar. It's a small PD.
Yeah. And I've actually had another interaction with James, and he was really great and cordial. And
no, and I'm trying to do that with you. I'm just trying to make sure things are in order. Right? Because I know for a fact, because we got called, right? They're going to be asking for all this other stuff. So I'm going to talk to him. Definitely. How long have you been out here? Just because they're going
about 40 minutes now.
About 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, dude, I would have been here 10 minutes had he just come over to me, contacted me,
yeah,
told me that he didn't want me here, or whatever, but said his piece and just went inside.
Yeah.
So I'm not leaving here until he does that. So you're gonna. So when you leave, if he doesn't walk back in here, I'm gonna hang out here all day.
Based on what's going on, I'm gonna try to see if I can get you guys separated. Just have him go back inside, say, hey, look.
Yeah. That's all he's got to do.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And then that way, and then we'll hang out until I see you guys. Separate.
Him and I could have had a cordial conversation.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
We can have one,
yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not telling you to F off and stuff. You know what I mean? That was uncalled for.
That's always a concern when it comes to stuff like this, right? You never know what the deal is. So if I can have him go back inside, like I said, and then
if he goes back inside 10 minutes later, I'm out of here.
I'd like to stay until you leave for no other reason other than I don't want to leave, have him see me leave, and then start an issue, right? And then but then I'm getting called back unnecessarily.
Right. Well, how about this? How about you leave? You go up the street and wait.
I'm not going to negotiate with what
I'll beep at you when I go by.
I don't negotiate that. I don't. I like your enthusiasm. I can appreciate it. I don't negotiate
because I don't normally leave before the police leave.
Right, and I'm doing that just because if he came out and he's been bothered and he's been.
Oh, I can take care of myself.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say I want to observe both parties separated, so I know there's no further issue. Just because, like I said,
Yeah, that would be very foolish on his behalf.
right, which is why it's for him to make sure that, like, hey, in his eyes, he's going to see me watching you leave, so he feels good.
Well, and they're going to be a little butthurt to the fact that you guys aren't going to remove me from here today either.
And I told my partner that on the way down here, I go, this is
It is what it is. I'm lawfully on the sidewalk.
Absolutely.
Not breaking any laws.
No, absolutely. So let me go talk to them.
All right, man.
And then, like I said, if we can, so we'll hang out. Make sure he's agreed to leave. We just gotta head inside. We're gonna stay. Make sure everyone's separated. And when he leaves, we'll be on our way.
All right.
Is that fair?
Sounds good.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You agree?
That's fine.
Okay. That's all, man. I would have left before you called the police.
Well,
we just had a conversation. You know what I mean?
Actually helps the whole. Yes, if you want to do that.
I am, man.
Let's leave it at that.
All right, man.
Okay.
Your name, boss?
I'll get it all on a card for if you want it.
Sir, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You guys are out of Richfield, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I have never had any interaction with you gentlemen. You guys have been stellar. Like ghosts.
Nice day out today.
Oh, it is a nice day. Woo! Sweating my ass off. Oh.
In case you wanted that, it's our last names. Our
All right, thanks,
names are
man.
underneath them.
Yeah.
Obviously, we got to do a report on this.
Yeah.
Which would make my sergeant's happy if I could just get a last name and a phone number.
I can't, man.
Okay. No,
I can't.
You got every right.
I can't do it.
All
right.
Just looking to kind of, like I said.
Yeah.
It's more or less if I don't.
If you need to put something, you can put Mr. Nice Guy.
No, I can't do it like that.
Cause-
I can't falsify a police record.
It's not. You're not actually falsifying.
I am because I know that's not your last name.
It's not.
You said I could do
it's
that.
not. It's not my last name, but it is associated with me.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Not a problem.
Hey, man.
Yeah. You
Take
just
it
wanna
easy.
mind taking off for us. We'll
Yeah. Yep.
talk with him. So
What's going on? So, what do they got? A dock master down here, do they?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
full launch attendant.
Okay. So, what do you guys just like help out, or just make sure nobody crashes anything?
She doesn't even get that.
Yeah, no.
So what basically happens is, I mean, obviously I oversee the two docks, make sure people
Oh, you
aren't,
got. So, okay, so you got two. What do they got? Another one that comes down over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Science restaurant does the boat launch.
Okay.
So what that would be is like when they come down, I inspect them to make sure they're clean.
Oh, the barnacles and stuff.
Yeah, invasive species.
All right.
Things like that, and then there's also a launch fee. So it's $10 for one launch. I basically tender that out while checking the boats, and then make sure they park where they're supposed to. Things like that.
Oh, awesome.
Pretty straightforward.
Waiting for the troopers to leave.
Gotcha.
I try not to leave before the troopers. It looks bad. It looks like they ran me off. Can't have that.
No. Unfortunately, families that own this shit, they don't.
They think they own the sidewalk and the road too.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not.
They're not up on people's constitutional rights at all.
No.
The police are though.
Sure, they'll take off at some point.
Well, they want me to leave first, so he doesn't come out and do anything stupid. I said, listen, I'm not worried about him. I can take care of myself. If he comes out and does anything stupid, he's gonna regret it. And I'll leave, but I just can't go before the police go. It's not in me. So what these people got to understand is they don't own the sidewalk. You know what I mean? The sidewalk is our traditional public forum. When we want to take a sign and we want to hold it up,
and say, God bless the homeless, and not ask anybody for anything other than say a prayer for the homeless. That's it.
He's taking off right now.
But, you know, but to that guy up there, I was asking people for money and bothering people, and nobody was afraid until he started telling people to be afraid of me. You know what I mean? People walked right by me all day long. The only time they started going out was when he was warning them. Sidewalks are for. Sidewalks are for protest and holding signs and bringing awareness to homelessness.
Right.
In a place where homelessness doesn't exist, which is here, obviously. When was the last time you guys saw a homeless person down sitting on a bench on Main Street? Last year I saw one guy.
It's not too often.
Yeah, it's not too often though. I'm telling. Once in a while you'll see a guy maybe passing through or something. But you know, they have the right to go down there and hold a sign if they wanted to. They have the right to ask somebody for money if they want it. You know, that was ruled on by the Supreme Court over 10 years ago. They overturned that. And you know, if I wanted that, ma'am, do you have $5? She doesn't have to give me $5. You know, it's her personal choice. Can I run down the street tagging on her shirt going, ma'am, can I get $5? Absolutely not. But I could ask her for it, you know. And they have an ordinance in Cooperstown that says no panhandling. Well, you can't do that when the Supreme Court's already struck it down. You can't do anything that supersedes the Constitution, and that would be what they've done. So when I was down in front of the Baseball Hall of Fame last week, doing the same thing, they called the police on me, chief of police, and then chief of police came out, and then James came out too. And you know, what are you doing? Oh, just hold a sign. You're good. You know. And then the chief said, "Well, we do have a panhandling law." I said, "All right." I said, "Chief, you got $5?" He's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I'm challenging your panhandling law." I said, "Do you have $5, ma'am? Do you have $5?" I even asked somebody else. He's like, "Well, I might have a problem with that." Well, I guess you need to arrest me then, or give me a ticket or whatever it is.
I think I knew about that ordinance, bro.
There is that ordinance, and what I want to do is I want to get that ordinance overturned, and that's why I'm here today. So now I'll go to a board meeting, and I will address that unconstitutional panhandling law that they have. See, if they did something like an aggressive panhandling, which could basically fall under anything from public nuisancing to disorderly conduct. So really, they already have laws in place to handle somebody going up and tugging on her shirt, chasing her down the street, going $5. You know what I mean? They have that in effect. They like to write laws to hurt the homeless is what they do. A homeless person has the right to come out here and stand and ask for money if he wants to. What's your name, boss? Morgan. Rich.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I like your mission.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's noble.
It is, and you know what?
Village.
I came here because you guys don't have the homelessness. Basically, this guy's like, well, go down to Oneonta. Why? They see this every day down in Oneonta. They ain't even going to blink an eye in Oneonta. But here, it's not tolerated, you know?
You know, they're up here, but they can't be here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And you can't be there either, and you can't be over there, and you can't be there. Where can I be? Or where can a person that's homeless be, you know? It never ends. You can't be there, you can't be there. Nobody wants you there. Like he said, why don't you go stand up in front of the post office or something? Well, they're probably not going to want me there either, you know? I go into like so more of a rural road setting, like going into like a nice $2-3 million development. You know what I mean? A lot of money, a lot of houses, a lot of big mansions in there. And those it's 50 seconds and the police are at your knocking.
It's not surprising.
Yeah, I've even had people stop and say, "We pay a lot of taxes. Get the hell out of here."
I think that's helping anything.
It's not. All this is I want more people thinking about the homeless, and the more people that think about the homeless, the more people can think about it and actually find a solution. We can't just keep throwing money at it and taking people to Oneonta when there's no homeless services here. You know what I mean? So, the county's got to come up with something. The village, they don't really have to because there isn't homelessness here. Unless somebody kicks their girlfriend out or something, or boyfriend. Other than that,
It's like rural homelessness.
yeah.
Live out in the woods kind of shit.
Yeah, I know people where I live down the valley, down the Herkimer area, where they're living along the canal right now. You get in your kayak and you go down the canal, you'll see homeless encampments all along the canal. It's crazy. It's crazy the way we set this up. Morgan, it was nice meeting you.
Absolutely.
And what's your name? Paige, nice to meet you. My name's Rich. Guys, have a good one.
Kudos to Morgan and Paige
What's going on, gentlemen?
being
God
regular.
bless the homeless, gentlemen. Say a prayer for the homeless, please.
Morgan and Paige, regular people, regular human beings, treating people nice. That's all this is about, man. Come out here, you treat people nice. It doesn't have to be F you, get the hell out of here. So yeah, I wasn't gonna leave till the police did, so that's it there.